going on, YouTube? Been a while since I've made an adventure, walking, or whatever kind of video you want to call it, but it's been a while since I've actually had the opportunity. Been going through a whole bunch, and it's kind of a pretty day. So I just wanted to show you all where I grew up and spent my time back in like the late 90s and early 2000s. And it has changed a lot, but in whole it's still here. Now this pond here, there's some geese up there. This pond actually used to just be like a marsh area, and they came back over this whole thing here and like smoothed it out. The roads didn't used to be as defined as this, and like I said, this used to just be swamp. There are fish in here. There's some bass I've put in here, and bluegill, and grass carp, which are pretty large actually. So let Loki calm down here so we can get past it. It's early March. I think it's March 4th, 3rd or 4th. I'm not real sure. So it's kind of cold. And if y'all want to see this place in springtime when it's blooming, leave a like and I'll come back up here and do another video. I'm gonna do a longer one. I'm gonna take a walk up on, there's a ridge up there to a power line I want to show you all eventually. I'm just not gonna be able to today. It's a big walnut tree. Some pretty unique bent over trees. And that house up there used to be a barn. It was a pretty old barn too when I was a kid, so I'm not real sure how long it's been up there. We've had a rough winter here in West Virginia. Worse than usual. They're never great though. There's people that love winter, but man, I can't do the cold. Sorry the video's so shaky. Wanted to bring her along. Trying to get her a walk up here every day. Every day it's not raining or 10 degrees. There's another pond further up the road here that I'm going to show you all too, which is where I do a lot of my fishing, bass fishing in the summer. That wooden bench there was actually a target practice bench that my dad built a few years before he passed away. That's not where it was sat at before though. It's been moved by somebody. There's always a whole bunch of deer up here. I don't think I'll be able to zoom in to show you all if I see any, but this is kind of just like a quick update video. Like I said, I'll come back and we're gonna walk this whole ridge. Up there's, if you can see it, that's that power line I want to go to. It's just a long walk to get to unless you want to climb straight up a cliff. In spring, when this place blooms, it looks like a scene out of a movie or like a picture on a postcard or something. It's crazy. Now someone's been camping here. I don't know who. If you go on Google Earth and look at my area, Calvin, West Virginia, you'll see we're in the middle of nowhere. So, I mean, there's some neighbors and stuff, but that's sketchy. Nobody camps up here. Come on, Loki. Probably smelling coyotes or who knows what. Because there's a bunch of them up here too. I got a bunch of stories if y'all want to hear as well. Up here. Mountain lion stories. Getting lost stories. Just leave in the comments what you want to hear or what you want to see. That tower, it's fairly new. I'm not sure what kind of tower it is. I think it might be Sprint. But pretty huge. Tons of blackberries that grow through here every summer. But yeah, I've been working, and Miranda's been working, and had to deal with some medical issues. There's some deer way back up there in the distance. You can see their white tails going up the mountain. It's pretty chilly. It's like, I think it's like 42 out right now. Loki's getting all excited because the deer up there. Yeah, there's people that say mountain lions don't live here in West Virginia. I haven't seen any or heard any sign of mountain lions in a long time, but I know 100% in the early 2000s through the 90s, there was definitely a mountain lion up here, especially up on that ridge. Again, we're pretty secluded, so it's not hard to imagine. But yeah, there used to be a pond back there in that corner, and there used to be a whole bunch of little like mounds of rock and gravel through here where they mined. And again, they came through here and smoothed it all out and did what they needed to do, but that's been well over 20 years ago. Hold on one second, I'll be right back. All right. If you go all the way down that power line there to like the fourth one, there's actually a landfill up there. And up over this mountain or hills, whatever you want to call it, there's a big sawmill back there, and they make like whiskey barrels and stuff, but that also didn't used to be there. Things change. When I get up here, I'm gonna have to cut it off and come back to y'all, because I gotta walk down this mountain and hold on to her. She's kind of excited. I'm gonna work on getting the metal detector this summer. Like I said, I've been working. Definitely gonna do some fishing. If y'all want to see any fishing videos, they won't be anything extravagant. I'm not good at editing or anything, but if you want to see some bass fishing or cat fishing, let me know and I'll make some of those too, or try to. Alright, now I'll be right back when we get down here. Alright, so we're down here to this pond. This is pretty high. It's not usually up this high. It's usually separated right there into two separate ponds, and this back one gets pretty nasty. Actually, both of them get pretty nasty during dog days and, you know, the hottest times of summer. Down here, Loki. Still got some ice on that pond. Got some road work going on there. Yeah, that's gated off by the state, so I'm not sure who owns this, but they don't care that we fish and walk back here. I'm sure they don't appreciate the tires and trash, but there's some good sized bass that live in here. There's at least some 5-pounders in here, maybe bigger, I don't know. I've let some catfish go in here. Never caught one out of it though. Come on, Loki. Yeah. Alright, back at the top of the mountain here. Like I said, just a quick video. If y'all want to see me come back up here when it's spring and in full bloom, I would recommend it. It's very pretty. If y'all want to see it, leave a like and comment or whatever. Make sure you subscribe, because I'll be back this summer. And thanks for watching. See y'all later.